We welcome Gwinnett High School for the Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic. It is Greenforest Christian, head coach by Larry Thompson, taking on Keith Arrington's Peachtree Ridge Lions. We will have fun in this ball game here. Greenforest, a Class 1A school out of Decatur, Georgia. Peachtree Ridge, a 6A squad, also out of Swanee, Georgia. Greenforest coming in 1-0. They had an 80-50 win over MD Muhammad. Peachtree Ridge 0-1. They had a 68-63 loss. Peachtree Ridge, the home team, they are in white. In Greenforest, they are in black with the green numbers, and they are working on the offense right now. Off of the screen, there's a jump by Eliola. No good. Rebound is going to come down to Kristen Collins now and into the forecourt for Peachtree Ridge. Running the point is Miles Tatum. Second ball game of the day for both teams. Putting it on the floor, starts. Now he's going to give it off. There's Hawkins. Hawkins kicks it over. There's a long three by Markel McCullum. It's good. Well, Markel McCullum gets it started with the three ball. Now coming up, here's Justin Forrest. Forrest all the way, going to dump it down low. Holding it back to the back. Nice jump hook. Shot up, no good by Obagai. Obagai, now here comes Tatum. Miles Tatum for Ridge. Tatum into the lane. Shot up. It was deflected and bothered. Blocked out of there by Obagai. Ike Obagai with all of that size. There's a jump by Forrest. No good. Tatum gets the rebound. Tatum trying to push it before Greenforest can set up the defense. Peels it back out, unable to do it. 7-footer in there in the middle is Ike Obagai. And this Greenforest team, you know they've been putting together sound basketball clubs over the last couple of years. Shot is no good. Collins gets the rebound, kicks it back out. There's Miles Tatum, a three, good. Miles Tatum with the three ball in an early 6-0 lead for Peachtree Ridge. A minute and a half gone by. Coach Thompson has already came out of the jacket. Holding it out now is Oguchi. Oguchi now with the left-hand dribble, belt high, getting that screen from Obagai. Obagai, shot up in the middle. It's going to be no good. They fight, tip for the rebound. Victor Eno, shot up, no. Put back, up and in, good. On the offensive glass, Iliola. And the first field goal for Greenforest. The Eagles and the Lions. There's a long three by Tatum, in and out, no good. Rebound is coming down to Aliola. Aliola now gives it across, and here comes Forrest. Forrest into the forecourt. James Forrest. The Oguchi down to Eno. Eno turns, shot is up, no good. Rebound put back in, good. Just an easy put back lay in for Abigail. And it's now 6-4. So the long ball right now has Peachtree Ridge with the early lead. In the middle, there's a jump by Hawkins, good. So right now, Peachtree Ridge holding serve and continues to have the lead. Hawkins with the jump. So here's James Forrest. Forrest into the forecourt. Shot is up, no, and a foul on the floor. It will be on Collins. Collins picks up the foul. That'll be his first and the team's first. James Forrest, 17 points in the victory over MD Muhammad. The free throw is good. So he's in the books with his first free throw. Second into the game for the Lions, number 21, Hiram Maxey. Substitution now. Hiram Maxey checks into the ball game. Second free throw is no good from James Forrest. He splits a pair, rebound to the ridge, and here's Miles Tatum. Tatum now into the forecourt. Almost a backcourt violation. The length got in the way. Oguchi with the steal over there. Adiola for the dunk. Adiola with the dunk, and the net got hung up, so they'll let the substitution come in as Devin Vassell will check in. They will inbound it, and here's Miles Tatum, but looking at three-quarter court pressure. Tatum now gives it up. They're going to have to get it across. Passes it in the middle. They do get it inside. Across the timeline is Vassell. Vassell, stop. Vassell pulls a three, front iron, no good. Skying for the board is Obagai. Now here comes Oguchi. Oguchi into the forecourt. Oguchi, stop, pop with the left hand, pull up, three, off to the left, no good. Rebound by L. Falling away, good, got the roll. He has 6 in the game, and now they've taken the lead, their first lead at 9-8. Driving, high layup is going to be no good by Maxey. Going to have to go high with all the trees that Greenforest has. Now here comes James Forrest, dumped that shoulder down. Shot is off, no good. Collins back tapped it. It's going to be saved back to Greenforest. Forrest now swings it. Long three out of the corner. Inu, no good. Rebound by John Oguchi. Oguchi, stop, pump fake, fading with the left hand. It's no good. Rebound by Collins. Collins rips down the court for Peachtree Ridge. Now here's Tatum. Tatum, a left-handed pass. Was it? Paying attention. Hiram Maxey off of his hands, couldn't handle the pass out of bounds. And Peachtree Ridge will call a 30-second timeout with 3:33 to go. Greenforest leading 9-8.
The 2015 Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic, powered by SUV TV, sponsored by Marco's Pizza, authentic Italian pizza. Katie Customs, the official custom sock of the Jared Cook Classic. Motive Deals, motivated, digital, fundraising. And CoachHemi.com, the coach's source for X's and O's.
To go up in there, Ike Abagu. 9-8, trying to get defensive stop. Peachtree Ridge. The size difference obvious there for Greenforest Christian Academy and the Eagles. Ike Abagu at the free throw line, a 7-footer. Goes through his free throw routine, sticks it up, and in. It's good. Hits his first free throw, and we're in double digits. A junior at 7 feet, still plenty of room to grow. Aliola is there as well. Jandon Dugan looking to check in. Free throw, second one is no good. So Connor Haywood now checks into the ball game for Peachtree Ridge. Peachtree Ridge, Connor Haywood took off the football pads and put on the basketball uniform. Lost their playoff game last night to Westlake. And now he puts on the basketball jersey and he's out here playing today. And there's Connor Haywood, swings it over and they kick it over into the corner. Also into the contest is Maxey. Back out to the top, they're working it around. Connor Haywood, a jumper, it is good. He hit his first shot, stepped into it. Connor Haywood with the jump. And we're tied at 10. Going baseline. Up, no, and he was fouled as he went. John Oguchi. Oguchi went baseline and was fouled.
Foul is charged to number 44, Hawkins. Sends number 10, Oguchi to the line.
John Oguchi going to the free throw line. Third team foul for Peachtree Ridge. First free throw from the lefty is short, no good by John Oguchi. Oguchi will get one more. Free throw is good. So we split the free throw and they have an 11-10 lead, a one Tatum. Tatum now being pressed up and bothered by Jaden Dugan. There's a long three by Maxey, air ball, no good. Victor Inu with the rebound. Here comes Oguchi. Oguchi all the way to the hoop. Up, no, foul. He'll go to the free throw line. That foul will be on Hiram Maxey. That'll be the team's fourth.
Foul is charged to number 21, Maxey.
It'll be a shooting foul, so he will get two. So Oguchi going to the free throw line. 6'3" and a senior, John Oguchi, the lefty, towing up to the line. Oguchi with 9 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists in the win over MD Muhammad, 80-50. That free throw goes in good.
Into the game for the Lions, number 33, Fred Payton.
Fred Payton now will check in for Peachtree Ridge, his first appearance of the contest. Second free throw, good, by Oguchi. So Oguchi stepped up there and made 3 in a row. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line and a 3-point Greenforest lead. There's Connor Haywood. Haywood on the drive, got it blocked in amongst the trees, out to Miles Tatum. Tatum now being pressed on by Aguchi and a foul on John Aguchi. Aguchi will pick up his first, and that'll be the first foul on Greenforest. The Eagles, it'll be shot out of bounds right here in front of us. Glad that you're with us. The SUV TV. It is the 2015 Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic. We're at Suwanee High School, Suwanee, Georgia, and North Gwinnett High School. So here's Miles Tatum. Tatum now going to peel it back. Commanding the offense, takes the jumper, is going to be off to the left, rebound swallowed away by Victor Unu, then out of bounds off of his legs, and it will stay down here with Peachtree Ridge. So the 5 on the floor for Peachtree Ridge, it is, let's see, we got a new man, that's going to be Fred Payton, Devin Vassell, Connor Haywood, Miles Tatum, and Aries Hawkins. There's Connor Haywood in the corner. Kicks it back to the top. Vassell, pump fake, free throw line, jumper, no. Haywood went flying in there, got the save, but then he saved it right to Inu. Inu up ahead to Dugan. Here comes Greenforest running. Dugan goes behind the back, stops, going to float with the jump, good. Jaden Duggan with the basket, and it now pushes the lead out to 5, 15-10. Aguchi, Uno, Forrest, Dugan, and Abagu. The 5 on the floor for Greenforest. Tatum drops it off. There's a jump by Vassell. It was tipped. Rebound off of his hands. Good hustle by Payton. Payton swings it around. Here's Haywood. Connor Haywood going to hold it between the rings. Now peels it back and swings it over to Vassell. Vassell kicks it across to Tatum, and Tatum now uses an up fake. Nothing is there. Hawkins wanted something. Greenforest obviously has the size difference against this Peachtree Ridge bunch, and the pass goes out of bounds. 15-10. Peachtree Ridge got off to a 6-0 lead. Now here comes more substitutions. Markel McCullum will check back in, and now Jeremiah Starks will check in. Tatum and Vassell take a seat for Peachtree Ridge. They inbound it. There's Aguchi. Aguchi not Payton down, no call. Aguchi going to go all the way. It was tipped and stolen. Here comes Connor Haywood. Connor Haywood, no. Rebound by Payton. Back up. Layup good by Markel McCullum. McCullum now with 5 points. Peachtree Ridge has cut it down to 3. They trail 15-12. Here's Forrest. Forrest across the timeline. Goes behind the back, splitting the defenders in the corner. There's Aguchi. A corner 3. No good. Hill of the rim. Rebound. Inu. Back up and in. Victor Inu. And his first field goal. 17-12. 30 seconds now left here in this first quarter. Hayward, stop. He shoots the jumper. His front iron short, no good. Payton dropped the rebound. Picked up by Dugan. Here comes Dugan all the way. Dugan now going to take it with the layup. No good. They tried to dunk it home on the putback. Was Inu? No, out of bounds, and it will go to Peachtree Ridge. Coach Thompson upset, wanted the easy layup. 24 seconds to go here in this first quarter. 17-12, Greenforest leading Peachtree Ridge. Peachtree Ridge in the white, Greenforest in the black. Trimmed in green with the gold number trim of the green number. Mine starts holding for the final shot. Connor Haywood going to hold it with 5 seconds, with 4, not paying attention to the clock. Kicks it over there. McCullum's 3 is going to be deflected. Hawkins gets it back, and it will not count. 17-12. Greenforest Christian leads Peachtree Ridge at the end of the first quarter right here. The SUV TV. Peachtree Ridge taking on Greenforest Christian here live at North Gwinnett High School in Swanee, Georgia. Joe Hillsman, glad to be back with you. 17-12, early numbers from that first quarter. Iola for Greenforest, the leading man with 6 right now, and then 5 on the other side from Markel McCullum. Peachtree Ridge will have a turnover as we start the second quarter. Forrest will walk it into the forecourt. James Forrest be picked up by Miles Tatum. Forrest with the belt high dribble now gets the screen. Now gonna go down the lane, up off the layup, got the roll, good. James Forrest with his first field goal and pushes the lead now out to 7 with 7:25 to go. Starks being worked on by Duggan. Starks had a count on him. He's able to work it over. There's Tatum. Tatum goes around the screen now with a hesitation dribble stop, picked it up and gives it to Markel. Markel McCullum holds it back to Miles Tatum. Nothing there. The big long trees down there will not allow anything for Peachtree Ridge. They just don't have the size. And so Tatum says, that's all right, I'll pull this 3 ball and you put that and take that with you. 19-15 now. They cut it to 4. Just over a minute gone by. Forrest drove the lane and a foul called on the floor. Coach Arrington didn't like that foul call. Let's see, who are they going to get? They're going to get Miles Tatum. Tatum with his first. That'll be the team's 5th. Substitution now for Greenforest. Muhammad Abdul Salam will check in. Victor Eno will be taking a seat for Greenforest. Ike Abagu, big number 21. Just keep your eyes on him. You can't miss him. He's the biggest thing in the building. There's a jump from the corner. No good. Got the rebound. Falling away. Tried to put it up. No. Peachtree Ridge going to come away with it. Here comes Vassell. Vassell in transition. Up ahead to Hawkins. The pass was late. Turnover out of bounds, and it'll go back to Greenforest. When you have the break like that, you've got to be able to come down and catch that and lay it in. You do not want this Greenforest defense to set if you are Peachtree Ridge. They are too long, too tall. A turnover out of bounds. He stepped on the line. Turnover by Jandon Dugan. Tatum calls out the offensive play. Starks inbounded it. Tatum now swings it to the left. Holding it is McCullum. Back to Hawkins. Hawkins pump fake. Wanted to go on the bounce pass down to the post. He did. They kick it back. Hawkins down the lane. Shot blocked out of there. It was blocked by Ike Abagu. They will protect the paint. Now checking in is Aliola. Aliola will come in and James Forrest will take a seat. Just long and tall. Muhammad Abdul Salam listed at 6'9". Long 3. McCullum in and out. Got the roll, tried to get the roll, no, and then he tried to hustle down for the rebound, unable to do it. Iola now, inbounds to Duggan. Duggan picked up by Miles Tatum. Victor Enu will go to check back in. Duggan being worked on by Tatum. Now going to drive, kick it in the corner. Gucci, good. In the corner, John Aguchi, a 3 ball. Push the lead back out to 7. Here's Tatum, got the screen from Hawkins. Major mismatch now. Swinging in the corner, here's Tatum, but good footwork there by Ike. Iola tried to shoot the passing lane, get to steal it. Rebound, hit the floor, rebound. They kick it back over to Vassell. Vassell now, there's a long 3 by Starks. Hill of the rim, no good. They fight for the rebound. Coming down with it is Abdul Salim. Oguchi, shot up, no. Vassell. The Greenforest faithful wanted to call from behind. So Ike Abagu will come and take a seat. Forrest will check in and John Aguchi will check out. 5:10 to go, second quarter. 22-15, Greenforest, the Eagles leading Peachtree Ridge. Looking. Now going to inbound it back out. There's Enu, a 3. Back iron, no good. Hit the floor. Tatum on the glass. And Tatum will come into the forecourt with the left-hand dribble, going to attack all the way down the free throw line. Layup is no. Inu gets the rebound. Forrest now with it in transition for Greenforest. That's Dugan, Dugan goes behind the back on Starks, dumped it down to Aliola. Aliola flipped it up, tipped, and hit the basket support. A turnover, out of bounds, and it will go over to Peachtree Ridge. Coach Thompson, very upset. Coach Thompson imploring him, he wants him to go up strong. Doesn't want to see that. Stop looking for the call as he coaches Aliola up. Tatum gets a screen from Collins, now going to roll on it. Collins down low, kick it back out, a turnover. And Collins taps himself on the chest and says, my bad. Connor Haywood was there in the area, but he couldn't get it in there in time. He split them up, 22-15. Here's Forrest. Pepe Aliola still getting coaching from Coach Thompson. The three ball is no good, tip out of bounds off of Greenforest, and it'll go over to Peachtree Ridge. 22-15, Peachtree Ridge, despite the size difference, trying to remain within striking distance. They trail by 7, and here's Miles Tatum. Tatum will come into the forecourt. No Aaron Augustine, who spent 3 years here and put up fine numbers for Peachtree Ridge. Now driving layup, good, Connor Haywood, his second field goal. Cut the lead to 5 with 4:05 to go. Forrest back quickly this way. Nice. Tatum gave it off to Jeremiah Starks, and he was fouled. Foul called on Justin Forrest. So Forrest picks up his first, and that is the team's second. Second foul. 24-17, halfway gone here in this second quarter. Inbounded to Hayward. Hayward wants to clear out. Bebe Iola working on him, trying to go behind. Oh, he made him fall down. Had to pass it over to Tatum. Tatum a long three, no good. Swallow up the glass, Abdul Salim. Dug in between the legs, gives it out to Forrest. They kick it around like it's soccer, but no kickball call. Now here's Forrest. Swings it to the left to Inu. Inu gonna try to dump it down low to Bebe Iola. Iola gathers it up, lays it up and in good. Iola now with 8 points. The lead back out to 9, 26-17, not paying attention. They get it down low. Shot up, no good by Maxey. Ball got punched away from behind by Hawkins, and now Collins tried to draw the foul, didn't get it. Bebe Iola gets the rebound and gives it over to Justin Forrest, and Greenforest will come down and walk it into the forecourt. And Coach Thompson didn't like something, so he's going to call a 30-second timeout with 3:01 to go. Joe Hillsman here. The Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic right here, the SUV TV. Out of the timeout, Greenforest will be inbounded. Coach Thompson felt the game had gotten a little stagnant, wanted to get the timeout. Now got to get the ball inbounded. And he does to Justin Forrest, who lost it. A turnover out of the timeout. Hayward is able to get it, but the pass was deflected by Abdul Salim, and now here comes Forrest for Greenforest. Justin Forrest stop in the corner. Here's a wing three. Dugan good. Jandon Dugan, a three. Lead now swells to 12, 29-17. Hawkins going to attack, tries to go in. Abdul Salim gets the jump ball, and it will go over to Greenforest. Nothing in the paint right now that Peachtree Ridge can match with the height. Fred Payton will check in. Payton will come in. Hawkins will go out. It's long, lengthy, and that's what Greenforest has been known for and have made deep runs and have played in very important events in a basketball. They will inbound it. It was tipped, deflected. Good hustle there by Miles Tatum off of Duggan. Jandon Duggan. For Greenforest, it will be Peachtree Ridge basketball. 2:34 to go, second quarter. White, Greenforest, tall and all in the black. Peyton now kicks it to the top to Connor Haywood, who's picked up by Bebe Iola. Gets a screen from Collins, and it'll be an offensive foul. Trip. Did not mean to do it. It'll be his second and the team's sixth. But either way, it is a foul there on young Christian Collins. Collins, a junior at 6'5". John Aguchi now races to the scorer's table for the Eagles, and he will take the place of Bebe Iola. Aguchi into the contest now. Forrest, Inu, Duggan, Aguchi, and Abdul Salim into the contest, and a jumper is good on the floor for Justin Forrest. Forrest now with 6. He's got 3 field goals here in this second quarter. 31-17. Lead beginning to balloon up now for Greenforest. Miles Tatum on the attack, worked on by Dugan. Tatum has a count on it. He's in trouble. Now going to come and get a screen from Hawkins. He uses the screen. Now going to step Tatum. Around Peyton, top side, a 3 ball, good. Fred Peyton with his first field goal, and he knocks in a triple. Cuts the lead to 11 now, 31-20. Aguchi into the forecourt. Working with the right-hand dribble, belt high, being worked on by Connor Hayward, who had his hand extended. He deflected it. Able to recover it was Aguchi, but he has no dribble. Now he's going to give it off to Dugan. Dugan now being picked up. They're going to pass it, dump down low. Abdul Salim, easy layup, is rolled off, tipped in good. Long tip by Victor Inu. Inu with his second field goal. He has 4 points in this contest. 33-20 as we come up on a minute to go here in this first half. Maxey on the drive now over to Tatum. Tatum gonna drive all the way, kick it into the corner to Peyton. Peyton with a fake, pull up, jumper, good rotation, front iron, no good, rebound, hit the floor. Abdul Salim with the save, and he gives it over to Justin Forrest, and here they come with 50 seconds. Forrest all the way, stepping and scoring. Forrest has really turned it on. He has 9 points in the game, 8 here in this second quarter. Lead now pushes out to 15 for Greenforest. Miles Tatum will walk it into the forecourt. Tatum with the left-hand dribble trying to set up the offense. He's been poised and in control most of this ball game. Tatum now going to attack, try to go down the baseline. Not there, bumping a foul on Abdul Salim. Muhammad Abdul Salim, 6'9", and a sophomore, picks up the foul.
Foul is charged to number 24, Abdul Salim.
Miles Tatum.
Number 12, McCollum.
Get the call. Miles Tatum got the call from the press box. From the press box. Listen to me. Excuse me. From the sideline, Coach Arrington. Tatum looks. Bounces it in. Gonna attack on the shot. No good. Was Markel McCullum. Is gonna go out of bounds with 15 and 10 seconds, but it will stay with Peachtree Ridge. Inbound into the backcourt to Connor Haywood. Now at 12 seconds. Haywood looking to get the screen. He got it from Hawkins. Working between the rings. Stolen. Justin Forrest on the steal. In the break. Nice get back by Miles Tatum to break up that fast break. They will inbound it out of bounds underneath the own basket with 2.7 seconds left. Coach Thompson and his staff calling out the inbound set. Victor Inu will now go and inbound it. Inu looks, now he inbounds it right there, floated up by Forrest, no, tipped out, and that will be the end of the first half. All right, Peachtree Ridge with a 35-20 deficit as Greenforest leads at the half right here. The SUV TV, you're taking a look at the ATL Peach Elite Series instant replay.
The 2015 Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic, powered by SUV TV, sponsored by Marco's Pizza, authentic Italian pizza, Katie Customs, the official custom socks of the Jared Cook Classic, Motive Deals, Motivated, Digital, Fundraising, and CoachHemi.com, the coach's source for X's and O's.
Official for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation. It allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
We welcome you back into North Gwinnett High School in Swanee, Georgia. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. The Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic. And it is Greenforest taking on Peachtree Ridge. Greenforest with a 35-20 lead as we begin the third quarter. Peachtree Ridge will be in the white. They're moving left to right. And Greenforest and all of the basketball acumen that school has, they are in the black. Here is Jeremiah Starks. Starks now holding between the rings. Starks looks now, gives it off. There's Hawkins. Hawkins got away with a carry now, losing the grip on the ball. Hands it. Going on the baseline is McCullough. McCullough dumps it off to Collins. Collins with the layup in there. No, they blocked it away. Collins got it up again. It was blocked away. Now they're going to take it. There's Tatum. Tatum kicks it back out. Markel with a pump fake. Stops in. Foul line jumper. Back iron. Hill of the rim. No good. Rebound hit the floor, and we've got a whistle. Elola, his first and the team's first. Greenforest, very disciplined. Only 2 fouls in that first half. Collins is going to get it. Collins now going to take it. Block. Give me that. It's beat down by Abigo. Ike Abigo going to give it over to Justin Forrest. 7:15 to go. We are just now underway in the third quarter. Forrest, they want to go ahead and go with the advantage that they see. Forrest is going to take it. Justin Forrest now backs it over to Eno. Swings it around. Give it down. There's Bebe. Bebe with a shot. Tender. Kiss off the window by Abido Ayo. Scoreboard gave them 3 points for that. It should be 1. It's 37-20. 6:30 to go. They bounce it over, and now here is McCullough on the screen, on the roll, down to Hawkins. Hawkins off the window. No, they fight for the rebound. It pops out to Justin Forrest. Comes John Aguchi. Aguchi in transition all the way. Left hand layup good off the window. John Aguchi. Aguchi now with 8 points. Shot, rebound going to come out now. Here's Justin Forrest. Forrest, back, give and go. Layup, left hand, no. Collins on the glass, and now here comes Miles Tatum. Tatum into the full court, hesitate. Going to blow right by Yayo, down the paint, dumped it off. Collins layup good. Pushing the pressure and showing the aggression and scoring in transition. Scoreboard still has that extra point for Greenforest, 40-22. So now taking it in is Miles Tatum and Brandon Clay back on the broadcast with me. I've tried to educate and inform the people of Greenforest. If you follow SUV TV, you've seen Greenforest. But the basketball acumen of this team and this program, enlighten us.
They're really good. How can we put that as simply as possible? No, I mean, you see the length.
Long in transition. Ayola.
I mean, whether it's Ike or Bebe or Victor, or I mean, they just have so many guys, man. I was talking with Sean Williams from On the Radar Hoops the other day about Muhammad, and we're like, yo, like we talked about all the other pieces they have in addition to before you can even really get to him. It is just unbelievable the size that they've been able to go out and have come into that school. They've done a great job. You know, it used to be Victor was the big guy for them. And then Ike showed up, and then now Muhammad's there. I mean, pick one, man.
And,
you know?
and the thing is, and we talked about it before the game, but Peachtree Ridge got out to a quick start. They just don't have an answer for the size below the free throw line.
Well, and who does? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day,
that's a couple college teams.
Right? Exactly. No, there are some teams you're going to see on TV this year that have the size to be able to match up with them. I watched a couple of them the other night, Duke and Kentucky.
What about Mount Verdi?
No, I mean, you know, this year it would be a really interesting matchup from a size perspective. But think about this. They played Pebblebrook last night. Mount Verdi, that is, 76-70 in terms of your final score. And Pebblebrook's not a team with that type of length this year. So in terms of having 4, 5 guys, 6'8" and above, Mount Verdi's not even going to have that length, which is crazy. For as good as they're on the front line with DeSouza and E.J. Montgomery, I'll get to see them at City of Palms there at the end of the year. Length. Now, talent-wise, it would be a great game, but they don't have the same length that Greenforest has. Greenforest has put themselves in a position, not only are they one of the state's elite, but honestly, they are a nationally caliber program in terms of being capable of competing on any given night.
Got good guard play, versatile at the wings, deep in the post, and Victor Enos had a quiet night tonight, which, you know, he's the headliner, or used to be. Oh, good play by Hawkins to contest that, because that was going to be a dunk by Abigail.
You know what's amazing? I think when you talk about it in music terms, right, he used to be the solo headliner. Now it's a whole crew. Now he's got a gang like Migos, man. He can take off. They got a whole bunch of different guys that are on there that at any given point in time can step up and show out. And when you have that type of depth on your team, I mean, anytime you roll out a 7-footer and you roll a 6'7" and 6'8" beside him, and then you've got good guard play on top of that. You got a guy like Justin Forrest, and it takes you a minute to get to him because you got all these trees.
An offensive putback off of the missed free throw. Ike Obago missed both free throws, and Iola stuck it back in on the putback. 44-25.
Let me say this. I know for Peachtree Ridge's standpoint, you know, you lost a lot in the offseason. You know, Estime, Romello White was slated to come back after being at IMG for a year. Senior going to Georgia Tech. Aaron Augustin, who's now at Miller Grove. Keith Erickson's like, I don't care, we're playing. We're not going, no, this is the game that we want. We want to test our guys. Hayward fresh off the football field. Yo, we are coming to play this game, doggone it, man, and we're going to go up against these trees, and we're going to give them a punch to the mouth. And, you know, 1.17-12 there early. And like you said, at some point it's kind of the war of attrition in terms of the size. But they've done a great job, even right now as they're pressing, trying to speed this game up, of coming out here and competing and not letting themselves go down big.
John Aguchi foul. You don't want, if you can get out and run, you want to run. You don't want their defense to set on you, because once their defense set,
oh, no,
it's a rout.
I had somebody come upstairs during the first half as I was evaluating. They said, hey, you want to know how to play a 2-3 zone? I said, how's that? They said, 7'6", 6'8". I said, very well put, man.
45-25, 20-point game with 4:20 to go here in the third quarter.
The size allows a guy like Vic now to play that swing forward position that I think, you know, is a next level position for him. You know, he's a guy maybe a little undersized at the 4, but plays so hard and so well that he can do that, and then also face and show a little perimeter skill at the same time, especially on the defensive end of the floor.
Peyton comes and gives Tatum the screen. Tatum has used a lot of wind today. Look at that. They just swatting volleyball, blocked it. Here comes Greenforest in transition. Alley. Oh, Forrest blew the layup. Connor Haywood in there wrestling and gets it out. Haywood, you mentioned, fresh off of the football field, hit his first 2 shots in rhythm. They've struggled since then.
Well, and that's an interesting, you talk about the transition break there for Greenforest. Talked about Ralph Nunn, high school coach, alma mater, respect here tonight, North Gwinnett, but you want to turn a 3-on-1 into a 2-on-1 because it gives you a very easy lane. So you almost forced to drift to the 3 there to allow John the opportunity to finish out the 2-on-1 in your lanes. They both ran to the rim, and therefore you didn't know who the ball was going to.
Flat to the corner. Just get out of the way. That could have been an alley and an oop and a dunk. 3:43, 20-point ball game. It is slowly beginning to expand, and Markel McCullum is going to shoot and get the steal. McCullum going to pass it right back to Justin Forrest, who gets the steal. And they poke it away. We're trading turnovers in the backcourt. Connor Haywood with it now. Haywood picks up his dribble, cross-court pass across, and now driving. It's Maxey. Maxey shot blocked by Bebe. Uh-oh, can't touch it. Traveling violation for Greenforest. 3:27 to go, 45-25. The Eagles leading.
Well, it's every possession. You know, the length is evident on every single possession. Every single time that the Ridge tries to attack the lane, Greenforest has got a hand up making life hard for him. It's tough to operate and even get yourself any wiggle room unless you're going to be able to shoot. They're literally everywhere you're going.
Starts, inbound pass is going to be stolen by Justin Forrest. Easy layup off the window, good. Forrest now in double figures, he has 11.
Well, this is one of those games that if you're Coach Arrington and you go back, now you have an opportunity to talk about what happens when you see a team, not necessarily with 4 guys on the front line of 6'8 plus. Like, I don't know how often you're going to do that. But just a couple of guys who have some size, you know, are going to give you something a little different than what, hey, how are some ways that we can continue to create? Execution becomes really important. Good look at that cut right there.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. The cut gives Hayward some space. Now you're swinging the basketball.
You have to continue to swing it. There's a 3 by Jeremiah Starks, no good. Rebound fought for and pulled down by Hawkins.
Well, let me say this. You get the swing there to the corner for the natural three, right? 99% of the time this year, that becomes an uncontested three. This is 1% because you got Ike running out with the closeout. The 7-footer, he takes 2 steps and his hand's right there, and all of a sudden what was going to be an open three is no longer open anymore. So credit to Ike for getting out on the basketball and not just giving up the three.
Jandon Dugan checked into the ball game number 2 for Greenforest. Bebe took a seat, Bebe Iola. It's Inu. Forrest, good drive there by Oguchi, a blocking foul called as Oguchi went flying into the hoop, and he'll go to the free throw line. John Oguchi, 8 points, and he's lived at the line and been pretty productive today. He's 5 of 6 from the line.
Well, that's a nice attack. Good size. Obviously, the ability to make some plays. And when you got those trees on the inside, your job really is to feed them and get them going. And then your stuff comes as a result. And his ability to knock down free throws is an example of what comes as a result of having those guys. Driving lanes open up and then converting with the left-handed free throw there at the line.
Oguchi steps up and knocks both of them in, and the lead continues to swell. Now it's 49-25. Peyton, they're going to drop it into the lane, tip deflected out of bounds, and it is a turnover by Peachtree Ridge. The Lions turn it over. Keith Arrington, you mentioned, we're still going to play this game. He has not sat down. He's still coaching and coaching his squad through this.
He's one of my favorite coaches in the state. I mean, he just does what he does. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too. Watching those guys explode on GAC for, I think it was like 45 points in the half. I think they had 11 threes in the first half. And he coached the same way then. So he's not letting the fact that they're struggling a little bit offensively to get some momentum and rhythm going. That's tough. Keep him from coaching the game.
And one on the dunk by Ike Abago.
And there's a reason why Ike is one of the top 10 players. You see the instant replay here. Oh, give me that. Oh, we got him ranked in the top 10 in the country. BrandonClayScouting.com in the 17 class for good reason. Was a member of the internet. Opportunity to be there back in the springtime. So for an underclass guy to do what he's done already and really elevate himself as one of the premier post players in the country, regardless of class, but definitely in this class, he's a guy that's going to be able to go to just about any college or institution that he wants to continue his playing career after he finishes here at Greenforest.
And I know a lot of people, when I dropped his specs earlier, 7 foot, he's a junior.
Unbelievable. Well, he moves well. I think that's the thing that catches you. You know, a lot of times you say 6'11", 7 feet, and those guys struggle to move laterally, struggle to move straight lines. They're just growing. I mean, you know, it's a big dude at that age. He runs, jumps, is able to finish with touch. As you see right there, what a great example, right? Runs from him, misses the ensuing finish there, but got from end to end before the three-pointer could come from Forrest and the rebound drive.
Yeah, and that's the thing you'll talk about. And as he ages, he'll add to that frame.
Oh,
and
no
then
question.
be able to have more power with that and finish those type plays.
No question. I mean, he is, in complete honesty, and I don't know if he'll fill out the same way that Dwight did, but he's the same size in terms of his shoulders and his arm mass that Dwight Howard was at this age. Yeah. Maybe a tad bit bigger through his arms, which is scary. So there still is so much room for him to continue to grow.
He splits him for his first point, pushing that out now to 52-27, a minute 35 to go here. Joe Hilsman, Brandon. North Gwinnett High School, Swanee, Georgia. It is the Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic. Peachtree Ridge taking on Greenforest. Peachtree Ridge working with Miles Tatum. Tatum to the left of the wing. The jumper is off the hill of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Ike Abago. Abago's pass was taken away by Tatum again. Tatum has been aggressive in doing his part. Starks in the corner of 3 ball.
And there's the uncontested 3 we talked about a minute ago for the Ridge. That's the way they want to play. Unfortunately, because of the length of Greenforest on the back end of that zone, too many times tonight, Starks and those guys before they can get the 3 off. And you look at Greenforest right now, this is as small a lineup as they've had in the game. So this gives you an opportunity now, as you can tell, 2 possessions in a row for the Ridge to get off the type of shots that you want. They've got a mismatch in the post if they can get it there.
Yeah, they've been trying to find that at some point as well. Justin Forrest is running the operations, belt high dribble. He has a count on him as Vassell has checked in. Stop, nice look. Down low, up and under, good. John Oguchi with the layup.
Almost going through the lane. His guy stopped to play the backside of the defense there to try to put 2 on him. Great penetration by Forrest to find the open man there on the block.
Donald Pritchard into the contest, number 54 in white for Peachtree Ridge, his first appearance. Tried to hit Tatum on the back, cut out of bounds, and it will still stay with Peachtree. 10 seconds to go here in this third quarter. 54-30 lead, continuing the balloon for Greenforest. It's up to 24. Tatum had a step back, wasn't there. Starts, hesitates, goes to the right, pulls the jumper. It's offline. Rebound by Abdul Salim, and he's going to have an outlet pass that's tipped away by Tatum. Vassell will recover it. Now he's picked up by Dugan back in the backcourt, and he gets it up to Tatum. Duggan had good pressure over there. Here they come pushing it up. There's a three by Starks. No good. They're just trying to shoot the long ball. Pritchard, no. At the end,
block.
Great block with all of that length.
That's awesome, man. You talk about just fun and a great atmosphere for Greenforest. Anytime a team can make a play that great play there by Vassell to save the basketball. I remember when that young man was just starting to play, and his older brother played it until years ago. And so to see him make a play like that, save it, and everything that should have been good about that play gets erased by Ike coming through SWAT.
54-30, 8 minutes up on the clock for the fourth quarter right here. The SUV TV.
The 2015 Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic, powered by SUV TV. Sponsored by Marco's Pizza, authentic Italian pizza. Katie Customs, the official custom sock of the Jared Cook Classic. Motive Deals, motivated, digital, fundraising. And CoachHemi.com, the coach's source for X's and O's.
Fourth quarter is under. With Brandon Clay, glad that you're with us. The Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic. Connor Hayward with the corner jump is good. Connor Hayward, we talked about fresh off of the football field. He's hit a couple of jumpers today.
Well, you see again for the Ridge, that time he had Forrest guarding him. When they have a matchup that is size similar, productive, it's just that Greenforest has so much size. You see the nice turn over the right shoulder there for Ike. Greenforest has so much size that it limits the amount of quality opportunities you have on your end of the floor.
Ike having his imprint in the game. He now has 7 points. Tatum kicks it out to Markel McCullum. McCullum wanted it, kicks it over. Vassell a long three, front iron, no. Swallowing up on the glass is Ike Abago. Abago gets it up ahead to Duggan. Duggan now bounces it in the corner.
Pass.
Justin Forrest, a three, good.
That's a good pass ahead there in transition, and an even better shot there from Forrest to cash in on the opportunity.
Tatum into the forecourt. Now he holds it with the left-hand dribble. Tatum now moves to the left. He's picked up by John.
Watch it back. Come on, Johnny.
Oguchi now, as Tatum continues to attack, lost it, now kicks it back. There's Christian Collins. Collins attack, just going into the trees, not scared, up and in off the window.
Good finish there.
Second field goal in the contest for Christian Collins. He has 4. There's a three by Dugan. It is no good. Back tap come down to Peachtree Ridge and Connor Haywood. The men aren't down there with you. Go all the way to the hoop. There goes Haywood. There it is. Layup good. Must attack right there.
Yep.
And Coach Arrington feels a little confident. A little push here. 59-36 with 6:20 to go. He calls a timeout after the made basket.
Well, like you talked about, just understanding if the big guys aren't down there. As you see this instant replay there, Forrest with the smooth knockdown. That's how you set somebody up for a wide open jumper there. Big time shot there from the guard for Greenforest. He's going to have a lot of those opportunities this year as the defense sinks in transition to watch for their post play. And finishing that thought about the Ridge, understanding when you can make those. That's exactly what Coach Arrington's saying right now. You see them keying on the huddle. Hey guys, we can play with these guys. We can make some things happen. We know that they've got length. We understand that, but let's work on us. It's the beginning of the season. Same thing we talked about in the Sequoia game earlier today. Hey, we're not here to worry about today's final outcome like that. Let's go hard and make this thing happen, man.
Working to get better already. It's only their second game of the year. Coming in at 0-1, a heartbreaking loss to Brookwood, 68-63 in their season opener. We talked about Greenforest, a 30-point victory over M.D. Muhammad, 80-50. No dominant scoring here, just a full balanced effort from the Greenforest Eagles. Here's Dugan. Dugan down the lane, got it blocked by Vassell. Ike has it, turns, and gets it in to Bebe Oliver, and a layup is good by Bebe.
Good pass, boy. Good start, baby.
Bucket is good by Ioli.
Bebe Ioli with the hoop.
On.
14 in the contest.
He's a shooter. Get out
Oh,
there.
kick it in the corner. There's Hayward. Hayward being very aggressive. Now kicks it back to Vassell. Vassell, a right wing three. It is off the front iron. No good. Forrest gets the rebound out there. There's Bebe. Bebe going to catch it. Lost his footing. And a good hustle there by Vassell. Did not let Bebe catch that easy pass in transition like that.
Oh, good pass there.
Collins going down the lane. Give me that. A block party.
Interestingly enough, sometimes the best thing that can happen for an opposing team is when a guy makes a basket.
Yes.
And so in this case, Collins made one, and he's feeling good, and goes right back to the cookie jar. Nah, not this time, man. And so, you know, sometimes you can get that confidence, and maybe it overtakes the fact that, you know what, I need to be smart around this rim. I know I got one. It's not that I shouldn't take the shot. I need to find a way to take the shot at 8 feet as opposed to taking it at 3 or 4.
It's why we talked about Tony Parker before, why you have that teardrop floater, is you have to get it up over those trees. Free throw is good.
One of the toughest part about the Tony Parker teardrop floater that people don't account for is that Tony Parker spends an entire career playing against guys at 7 feet. And he's been doing so since he was 16 years old, right? Like, that floater is every bit of 15, 16 seasons in the making now. Like, this isn't something he's just started doing. Something that he does. And so understanding that, and as you're building your game, knowing that, especially if you're not seeing this type of height and length there, maybe just take a pull-up in that regard. You know, a nice 8 to 10 foot pull-up if you don't have the chance to perfect your floater over 7-footers every day.
Down low, Collins shot up, no, and he was fouled. Let's see who they will call it on. Jared Bowens has checked in for Greenforest, and he picks up his first foul. 5:10 remaining in this contest. One more game in our Saturday slate here coming up on the Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic right here at thesuvtv.com. Collins hits the first free throw. Collins now beginning to try and add some lines to that. He's sitting there with 5 points in the contest. 18 points by Bebe Iola. Second free throw by Collins is good. He is the high man for Greenforest, is Bebe Iola. 63-38, 5:04 to go. And a turnover by Greenforest. It's a situation there if you're Greenforest, you don't really want to allow Peachtree Ridge to pick up momentum.
No, I mean, and if nothing else, too, you want to play. And even if you're only going to win by 12, right? You're up 25, and you let them come back and you win by 12. You want to play good basketball here to start the season. You know, it's not even so much about even on the winning side, it's not about the final amount that you win by at this point. It's about playing good basketball, getting your season off to a good start. You got to come back Monday and play again.
Tatum with the drive off the window. It is no good. He did a good job of trying to push it in transition and beat the trees down the floor. And a timeout call. Coach Thompson did not like the direction of where the offense was going. A timeout call by Greenforest. It is a 30 with 4:28 to go, 63-38. Greenforest with the lead.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow.
Timeout, and one of the fine things here. Oh, there's a turnover. Nope, they're able to recover it. Into the contest, Mason Shepard, number 40 for Peachtree Ridge, seeing his first action in the contest. Here's Jandon Dugan, and the pass is going to be taken away by Collins. Collins showing his ball handling skills in the open floor all the way. Layup good, Christian Collins.
And he's been productive, like you said, not scared, willing to attack, and there was able to get out and push the floor before Ike was able to get down the floor to make a play on it.
Duggan has it, right-hand dribble, gives it to Bebe. Greenforest will go back to the bench at the next stoppage, and Bebe is going to get fouled by Hawkins, and he'll be going to the free throw line. It will be 2 shots, and the team 8th foul on Peachtree Ridge. Bebe Ayola at the free throw line, 18 points in the contest, shooting for 19 and 20. His first missed free throw of the day. He's 2 of 3 at the line. John Aguchi checks into the contest. Aguchi has had himself a pretty productive day as well. He's sitting on 14 points. Second free throw for Bebe is back iron, no tip. We've got a whistle and we have a lane violation.
Shoot, baby, shoot.
Lane Fred Payton. So Bebe Ayola will get one more free throw. Goes through his routine. Back iron, no. Collins gets it up ahead to Hawkins. Hawkins power dribble, gets it up with pump fake. There's Shepard. Shepard with the shot. It rolled in good. Mason Shepard seeing his first action, and he gets his first hoop to fall.
Hey, that was a great shot fake there on the big man.
Collins went going for the steal, couldn't get it. Slam dunk Ike. Went baseline, you just saw it coming. It's like slow motion.
That's one of those things as you watch him play. You want to be there on the day when it all actually comes together. Because you see flashes, plays like that. Ike Calton kind of finished it, but it was kind of awkward, and then he was still able to put it in, obviously. But the day when he catches that in one fluid motion, bam, and 2 when the legs start swinging as he dunks, and you see the instant replay here. You see he almost kind of fumbled it. It was kind of awkward on the takeoff, but he's so long that it didn't matter. The day when it all comes together and he puts that ball through the wood so hard that it leaves a dent, and then he punches it, I want to be there on that day. It's probably going to be on TV somewhere, so hopefully I'll be watching, man.
Pretty sure it will be. That's our ATL Peach Elite Series instant replay. He's Brandon Clay. I'm Joel Hillsman. Under 3 minutes to go. Greenforest in full control of this contest. Cam Ross has checked into the game.
Again, this is what I was saying. Like, the discussion that I had with Sean about Muhammad, like, that guy's really good. But there are so many guys that they have on this team that can also play that he's not going to get a ton of those interior post touches like that. But he definitely is a guy to keep an eye on. Oh, great block there from Collins.
Talk about Collins and his hustle. He did not give up. He's out there competing and pinned that to the window. There's Ross. Ross over to Shepard. Shepard wanted to pull the 3. It wasn't there. Victor Eno is back into the game, so he peels it back and kicks it back out. Ross will get fouled as Justin Forrest went going for the ball.
And ironically, in a game full of guys 6'8" and above, Collins maybe with the block of the game. Heck of a play there. Great energy, and then with the authority on the block, those are right off the glass.
Non-shooting foul, and that's another thing I want to bring out with you, Brandon. 2 fouls in the first half by Greenforest. Now they're up to 5 fouls, 7 fouls in the game. Very disciplined, no unnecessary fouling.
They've just done a good job. I mean, even with the turnover count, there was that little stretch a couple minutes ago that was a little shaky. But other than that, there hasn't been, a 90-second stretch of basketball all game in which you wondered what in the world are they trying to do? What are they trying to accomplish? Good pass there.
Nice. Ross gave it off. There's that dribble there. Might want to float that in there. Shot is no good. Eno comes away with it. Eno has been very quiet. Victor Eno, only 4 points and has not scored in this second half. Forrest cross-court pass. Aguchi's pass tried to go in and be out of bounds and off of Peachtree Ridge.
Well, you think about already for Greenforest, they've had 8 guys put buckets on the board. So for a guy like Victor, and Victor's not a primary scorer anyway in terms of his mentality and the way he plays the game, but they have so many guys that can score the basketball that it allows everybody to play their role.
Very balanced.
Exactly. Forrest gets to be the outside shooter that he is with an ability to attack the rim. A guy like Vic gets to be a hustle man and a really good rebounder. Everybody gets to play their role.
Mason Shepard has came in and not been shy. Picked up a steal after he missed a jumper and then pulled another free throw line jumper. It's no good. Forrest driving to the hoop and scores.
Forrest then looks at the referee like, can I get that call?
71 seconds to go, 69-42. Greenforest in full control and looking to improve to 2-0. will improve to 2-0. As we go under a minute, Hawkins to Pritchard. Pritchard kicks it back out. Cam Ross lets a three go. It's off the back iron. They tip, fight for it. No. Rebound going to come down, and here's Aguchi. Aguchi running a break. He ran right by Shaw. Oh, he tried to dunk that thing down. Went right by Shepard. Aguchi unable to finish it. Substitutions now. Jared Bowens has checked into the ball game, and Justin Forrest checks out, and he pulls his shirt out from out of his shorts, which indicates he's done for the night. 45 seconds. Mason Shepard getting late fourth quarter action, and this came on, got his first hoop to fall, is into the forecourt with a belt high dribble to the right. Over to Pritchard. Pritchard now hangs and gets it up to the top to Hawkins. Hawkins a hard dribble. That's Maxey. Maxey going to stop. Short corner jumper. Back iron. No. Rebound by Inu. Oh. Bad turnover in the backcourt right there. Pass was bad from Inu over to Dugan, and a turnover.
Well, and that's in 2 minutes, and Coach Thompson's not going to be happy about that. We talked about wanting to stay sharp even here late in the game. You know, you've got to make better plays than that, because those are the types of plays when you play in the nationally ranked games that they play in the top-level state games that they'll play in. Those are the plays that hurt you.
Yes. The small things. Shepard with the jab step. Now he peels it back out with the left-hand dribble. Clock down to the final 10 seconds. Being harassed by Bowens. Bowens took his cookies, and Bowens is going to peel it back out, and they're going to run out this clock. Jandon Dugan. Dugan picked up by Ross, and that will be the end of the ball game. A 69-42 Greenforest victory over Peachtree Ridge. And we talked about the balance from Greenforest. 22 points. No, check it. 18 points from Bebe Iola. He was the high man. John Aguchi with 14 points. Justin Forrest, 16 points for Greenforest. Greenforest with the victory, 69-42 over Peachtree Ridge. The final game of Saturday's edition of the Jared Cook Tip-Off Classic. Coming up next right here, the SUVTV.com.